Hello everyone, my name is John Paul, DayTradeToWin.com. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020. Remember, trading is risky. Please talk to your broker and understand the risks involved with trading. Before you jump in, trading is not for everyone. There's a signal here on the Tradescalper, 25.91.50. The market's slowing down, which is a good thing. We've had crazy volatility the last week or two. So now I can see things are getting back down to normal. I want to be long.
Order submitted.
25.91.50.
Order filled.
Okay, so I'm long 25.91.50 using the Tradescalper methodology, which uses price action. It does not use any type of indicator, and that's very important. If you look at the ATR, the average true range, that yellow line there at the bottom, that's indicating that the volatility or the distance the next candle is going to move. Remember, I'm using a 1 minute chart, is about 4 points. So 3 3/4 to 4 points is the movement of the next candle. I also have to place a target.
Order submitted.
And I have to make sure that my risk isn't 10 points or 20 points. I don't want to lose that much money on a trade like this. But this is very important for the traders who are new or the traders that have been around the block a little bit. You should understand that this ATR, the average true range, because it tells me the next candle is able to make a distance either up or down of almost 4 points, my stop, very important now, my stop cannot be less than the 4 points, because as the market flip-flops and moves up and down, it could very easily go to 4 points and take me out of a trade unnecessarily. So I'm going to make sure that my stop is going to be at minimum 4 points, because you could see, I think it actually should be 5 points based on the ATR, but I can't have a stop that's small. So those of you who are trying to trade this type of activity or this market with a couple of ticks or 1 point, it's impossible. Don't even try it. You're going to get knocked out as this moves up and down. You're just going to get tagged out before it goes in your favor. So you have to have a stop of at least about 4.5 to 5 points. Never risk more than 5 points is a goal of mine, but at least you should realize what the ATR is telling you. When the market's slow, you risk less. When the market's more volatile, you risk a little bit more. Now, as I'm looking at this opportunity for the market to go up, I also have the Atlas line added to my chart, and everything is telling me to be a buyer on the Atlas line. And I'll show you the Atlas line in a moment. But because everything is telling me to go long, I'm really only going to focus on long trades, and I'm using the Atlas line as a filter. Remember, not risking more than 5 points on a trade like this. I have a target there of about 2.5 to 3 points. I think that's a good solid target based on the ATR. Remember, the market could move 4 points. So I have a target of 2.5, which is doable. And now it's time sensitive. If this trade does not make a profit in the next 10, 15 minutes, we're cutting it loose. We're getting out of the trade. There's no reason to hold on to a short-term trade, especially as a day trader and as a scalper. If we're scalp trading the markets, I'm using the Tradescalper, we want to be out sooner rather than later. So I'm looking for a very fast exit out of this market. The other things you want to be careful with is the first 15 minutes of the day. Well, here it goes. See?
Order filled.
Okay, so I'm out of this trade. Great example to show you as the market begins to go back to normal. The Tradescalper is giving us these signals. Under these conditions of 3.5, 4 points, it's completely tradable. If you're looking at the ATR at 20 or 25, forget it. You can't trade that type of volatility. Let's take a look at another trade. So here is another trade. Remember, I took this previous long at 25.91.50, and maybe I should have held on to it, but I just wanted the 2.5 points and gotten out. It still went, as you can see, much higher. But now there's a new trade, and I'm going to explain to you here why this trade may not be such a good idea, okay? The reason why this trade isn't really a good idea is because if you take a look
Order
at
submitted.
here the entry of 25.97 quarter, that's what it's telling me. It has already hit the entry, has already made profit. It's done this already 3 times. It hit it here on this large candle with the wick. It hit it again on the very next candle, and it hit it again. So in my opinion, this is a problem. I don't want to be trying to take the same trade twice, because as you can see, when you try to take the trade multiple times, and that what you heard there is a doorbell sound for the Atlas line. It's telling me to go long as well. But the problem is that the trade's already made the profit. It actually did this, the same trade happen 2 or 3 times. This is a concern. So for that reason, I don't think it's a good idea to take this trade. I'm going to cancel this trade. I think that I'm trying to push trades, which is not a good idea. Had I entered a little bit earlier, when the trade originally gave me the signal and triggered, even on that long wick candle, that red candle, I still would have been in profit territory by this moment here. Now I'm pushing my luck. So I'm going to cancel this trade. If anyone has any questions, remember to join the next mentorship class beginning April 2nd. It's the first mentorship class of April. Join up, and I'll talk to you at the next video. Bye-bye now. Thank you.